as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He'll come in here at 259. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Ball two now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
The 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. In his career against this pitcher, 1 for 3. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It's right there, and he's gone at second on a great throw down by Soto.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get to full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Twins 1 and the White Sox nothing. And ready for his first at-bat, Melky Cabrera. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Hard hit toward the hole, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
So here's Joe Mauer. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball to the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Heading after it is Kepler. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
So here is Avisail Garcia. The numbers against Tyler Duffy has seen him go 3 for 9. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Fly ball out toward left center field. Buxton moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8th, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Cody Ashe as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. They'll come in here at 259. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kepler's on his horse. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. There's prior history in this matchup. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Jorge Polanco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Drill. And, whoa, this is off the third base bag. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single.
There's a little nubber. The third baseman charged. He barehanded it. Just wasn't able to put enough on it to get the hitter. But, man, I love the play. And if you're hitting, oh, my gosh, you'll take that hit all day long.
Here comes the first pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Up next for the Twins, center fielder Byron.
Digging in to try it again, Byron Buxton. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota, but they lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Tim Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. 1 down.
The batter, second baseman.
And here's Tyler Saladino. Into the windup and the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side.
That's a ball.
Cut fastball misses 2-2.
2-2.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Number 79.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Third baseman, number 21.
Into the box, Todd Frazier. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Vargas will put this one away, and the side is retired. So stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Brian Dozier.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to his right. Saladino throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ashe giving chase, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Left fielder.
Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. He drew a walk his first time up. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance. He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is lined foul over the White Sox dugout. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Again, he sends it out of play. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So here's Joe Mauer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0-for-1 so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So they go down. Ready for another chance. Kenny Vargas. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Castro comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
In now, Jorge Polanco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
A great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. A high fastball is in there. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Ashe is in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. At the plate, Giovanni Soto. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Giovanni Soto.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And that run will continue as this is swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Cody Ashe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cody Ashe.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit hard on the ground to second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, that wasn't a very good pitch to hit, but there's a lot of hits up the middle. Dropped the bat head on it, stayed with it, and just took it back up the box.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Up next for Chicago. Second
ready
baseman.
once again, Tyler Saladino. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Buxton. And the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ready for another chance? Danny Santana. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Here it comes on 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Cabrera. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Ready for another shot now. Byron Buxton. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He hit a sac fly earlier. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Sliced hard on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Heading for second is Dozier. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as the graphic there illustrates, his total for the year places him second best on the Twins roster. Miguel Sano is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
That misses 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Ready on 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery, and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Castro gathers and makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Striding in once again, Melky Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as we give you a look at the White Sox leaderboard, you can see his total there. Currently second best on the ball club. Digging in once again, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave one, still tied 1 apiece. Jake Petrichka is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Kepler, your attention please. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 52.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 on its way. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Catch made over there by Ashe for out number 2.
First baseman, number 19.
Ready once again, Kenny Vargas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Avisail Garcia.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Buxton, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher Giovanni Soto.
So striding forward now, Giovanni Soto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
So he sets him down swinging. Giovanni Soto becomes out number 2 this inning. Cody Ashe is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order, Eduardo Escobar is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Grounded foul off to the right side. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Garcia giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. A hit in 2 tries so far. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard but foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Under it is Ashe, and he'll put it away for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Two very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. And a relay to the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 1-for-2 with a double on the ledger so far. Nate Jones enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's fallen behind now 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Santana rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Matt Belisle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Chris Jimenez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Now batting, second baseman.
And here's Tyler Saladino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled straight back. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in, Jose Abreu. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Started that swing a bit too early. Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't fall for the same location over and over and over.
Todd Frazier, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. This is in the air out to right. Kepler has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Todd Frazier now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Sano in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. A man left for the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th is set to get underway.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
Anthony Swarzak enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Max Kepler is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number
Stepping
20,
up now, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2.
First baseman, number 19.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner. And
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Nothing further in the Minnesota 9th. Last chance now for the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Brandon Kinsler enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
27.
Here's Melky Cabrera. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt Dale's talking about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the 9th inning plays out.
So here's Joe Mauer. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Buxton is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler, 2 for 9. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Grounded to short. Played on the backhand. To Dozier for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the White Sox have come back to tie it at 3.
Cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there, but it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park, to the opposite field no less. Now that is some man strength.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Left fielder, Cody.
Here's Cody Ashe. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Striding in, Chris Jimenez for his career. Career in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 6.
Jimenez.
Here comes the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Ashe makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Ready now, Jorge Polanco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ashe moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more,
Santana.
Danny Santana. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. 2-out success, and that means Byron Buxton bats next.
The batter,
stepping in,
fielder,
Byron Buxton. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-0. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Now the 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Standing in, Brian Dozier. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Fouled back.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. Score remains tied at 3-3. Standing in, Tim Anderson. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Anderson is retired, and there's one away. At the plate, Tyler Saladino. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The first baseman, number 79.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The 0-1 delivery. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker. 3-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. To his right, Polanco. Throw on to first, and we are going. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Carson Fulmer takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Sano, your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 51, Carson Fulmer.
Miguel Sano is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Sano is retired to kick off the inning. Max Kepler is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, they did a nice job of trying to change his eye level. The fastball up, off-speed pitch down. Problem was, it just didn't work.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Kenny Vargas is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. The 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for Minnesota. Still tied 3-3. Jacob May will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. James Shields takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
And leading off for the White Sox, third baseman, Todd.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Jimenez is after it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Melky Cabrera. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains tied at 3-3. Striding in once again, Chris Jimenez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Danny Santana comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. This is popped up, calling for it. Frazier, he hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. It was a walk in his last trip. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 hit, 1 left. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are ready for another shot now. Avisail Garcia. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
On the ground up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Well, this is going to get real interesting. You get a base hit right here, and now you bring that winning runner on base. Are they going to play more of a National League game, maybe bunt him over? Or are they going to be American League traditionally and try to slug him home? Let's see what happens.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
The left fielder, number 25.
Ready once again, Cody Ashe. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
That was a quick release right there from the second baseman. Very easily could have been an infield hit, but he erased any hopes of that with a good athletic throw.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
This one's down to third. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. White Sox leave one. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Skied into very shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down.
Up next for the Twins.
Here's Miguel Sano. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Cabrera. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Max.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it's
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. And here's Tyler Saladino. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Buxton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 79.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. Lifetime numbers with James Shields. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Kepler is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 21.
Digging in once again, Todd Frazier. Trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Giovanni Soto. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Carson Fulmer claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight.